I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They're deceived with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 You got a mind, but even that could change. You could flip the gray matter like some batter in your brain. That's why I say, fake it till you make it A. And if you play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take the worst thoughts saying, turn them to a game. Take the best thoughts saying, put them on display. On repeat in your brain till you're feeling no more pain. Never slow yourself down, you can do some more. Push past all the pain and you'll find a door. Open it up and finally explore everything that you thought you could never do before. And even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They're deceived with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. You got a mind, but even that could change. You can flip the gray matter like some batter in your brain. That's why I say, fake it till you make it A. And if you play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take the worst thoughts saying, turn them to a game. Take the best thoughts saying, put them on display. On repeat in your brain till you're feeling no more pain. Never slow yourself down, you can do some more. Push past all the pain and you'll find a door. Open it up and finally explore everything that you thought you could never do before. And even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go.
Okay. Hello everyone. How are you guys doing? All good? Able to hear me, see me? Yes? No? Hello? Yes, Muni. Thanks for joining. I see Rajiv has also joined. Who else is there? Jacob. Yes. Shailesh. Yes. Go, go, go. Aman Singh. Excited. Thank you. Great. Arshad. Yes, Vandana. So guys, I know all of you, right? You guys have following me for the long time. Yes, Pooja, Prashant. Yes, great. Santosh. Yes, really cool. Okay. I see 65 are watching. Let people join, right? So just wanted to understand how you guys are feeling now. Like, did you gain some confidence, like at least to prepare your resume, at least to face the interview? right? Yes, yes, Singham is back, Tanjil. How are you feeling? Just wanted to know before starting the session. You guys are good? Yes, Pawan is telling resume session was really good. Yes, thanks, Pawan. So all good from your end? Yes, no, if any queries. We'll talk about 2 minutes, okay? It's just 4. Let people join, okay? And slowly we will start. Yes? Okay, you guys are not telling, yes, helpful. Overall, like, it's not about me helping you all. After attending this bootcamp, how you guys are feeling? Whether you are feeling good, motivated to crack good organizations, still you are looking for some, see, project help, we will keep at end, okay? In August, by first or second week, we will complete the project. Yes, Pooja is telling yes, okay? So what else? Sheshu is telling yes, yes, okay. Okay, scripting session was awesome. Yes, Muni. Keep all those things in your resume. It is only for our people, right? It's not for everyone. It's only for our people. So just go ahead and yes, definitely we will rock in the next 1 month. We have completed 1 month successfully, right? And keep supporting me. So guys, those who want to connect with me on Instagram, I have shared the Instagram link. I have pinned on the top of the chat box. And also those who have not taken the documents, you can definitely take the documents from that link. I know many of you have taken the documents, right? So session 5 document I have already uploaded in the Google Drive. Just go ahead and check that. And session 6 and all those documents I will update there. Okay, so definitely we will rock in the coming days. And those who are yet to fill in the attendance, please fill in. Only 90 are there. Okay, 97 people are coming in. Okay, people are coming in. Okay, interview questions, Moin. All the interview questions I have kept here. Amazon, Walmart. Maybe this week I am releasing SAP. Okay, so you guys are always welcome to take those sessions. Go ahead and definitely learn that. Okay, so I was waiting for the 100 people to come in. I think still we are at 99. One more person, then we will start with the live session, today's session. Okay, because of my picture, my ID is not visible, guys. Instagram ID. So my Instagram ID is Singham for DevOps. Those who want to connect with me, feel free to connect with me. Okay. Yes. Okay, let's get started. So guys, hello everyone. This is Praveen here. So we have entered into the second month of bootcamp, and really good. It's going good. You guys are supporting so much, right? And it's really good. And so this month is very special for us because most of the important topics we'll be covering here. So I will tell the roadmap also. Next session we will, okay, I will give it a poll to you. We have 3 more sessions like AWS. We have AWS end-to-end project scenario. We have one Linux system administration certificate level session. One is there. One is Ansible. And then we have the project session. Okay, so definitely I will be giving the things to you, so don't worry about that. Okay, great. So let's get started. So guys, today's session is very important, so I want everyone to pay attention here and please make notes. Anyways, you will get the documents, right? So DevOps monitoring leads to innovation. We'll talk about what is monitoring, how this is especially integrated with your Kubernetes, right? And we'll see all those things. Those who have not filled the those who have not filled the attendance sheet, please fill in there. You will get the document link also there. Okay, yes. Now let's go into the first slide, guys. Please pay attention. So this is for the Kubernetes architecture. I hope you guys have already crossed this, already have seen this in the session 2, session 3, I guess, which was on Kubernetes, right? So now we will just see an overview because all our monitoring tools, let's take Grafana, let's take Prometheus, let's take any other tool, is tightly integrated with Kubernetes. So I just kept this slide in order to make sure you all are actually understanding the things. Okay, attendance sheet is in the description of this video. Go ahead and check out that. Okay, yes, you all were there in the Kubernetes session, but this is only one slide, guys. Don't get bored. For those who don't know, I'm just explaining. So guys, in short, we'll be talking about Kubernetes architecture, and very important for you all to attend the interview, right? So make sure you are with me, right? So now in every DevOps scenario, you guys know that what is master server, what is slave server, right? In the same way, we have here master node and we have the slave nodes here, worker nodes basically. And in the master node, we have 4 components, guys. One is API server, one is database, which is HCD, one is scheduler, one is control manager. Okay, now in the worker node, we have 4 components. One is pod, one is kube proxy, one is container runtime, one is kubelet. Okay, and now we will see each of the component now. Okay, I have told you in the last session what is API server. API server is nothing but this is the API server. If a user, right, if you are seeing a developer is hitting a command called kubectl or a command called some other command, right? So Tanjil, again, yes, I forgot to tell Tanjil is our moderator for today also. Thanks Tanjil for joining. Tanjil, whatever the questions related to this document, the links, right, please handle that. Right, if I see that, I will miss here, as Priscilla was telling in the last session, right? So definitely Tanjil, please respond to all the queries, right? Again, I will repeat one more time, those who need documents, I have kept in the attendance sheet only the link. So attendance sheet, please fill in, right? And those who are filling by 16th, they will have the Microsoft Teams meeting for resume review. After that, I will not be taking in, because every Sunday I am sitting with you guys, right? So no more Teams meeting going ahead. This week is the last week for the Teams meeting. Okay. Now I have told you attendance sheet is in the description of the video. Go ahead and check out that, and the payment link is also there. Okay. Now Kubernetes architecture, API server, we will talk about. I will not concentrate on the chat, guys, for the next 1 hour. We will take the chat at 4:45 or sometime. Okay. Now kubelet is here, API server. Okay, API server is here, developer is here. Now developer is trying to access the Kubernetes. Okay, so now developer is trying to hit with some command. Let's take, if he gives hi command, Kubernetes will not listen. Okay, if he gives a command called kubectl, then Kubernetes will listen, because the API server is made in such a way that it listens only some particular keywords which developer sends. Got it? So API server is nothing but the front end of the Kubernetes, which always listens who is interacting with the Kubernetes, right? So API server, API, right? So it is nothing but some requests, some hits it will take, and it will process that request, and it will feel like, okay, someone is talking with me, right? And it will get invoked, right? So once it get invoked, what will happen, we will see. Now you are seeing in the master node what we have, HCD. HCD is the database, right? HCD is the database, and scheduler is actually helping us to schedule the things, right? I always tell, we have a 2 BHK scenario where hall is our master node and our 2 bedrooms are our worker nodes, right? And the kitchen is something else. Okay, now what will happen if a pod is coming, if an application is coming into the Kubernetes for deployment, API server will listen that. HCD is a database where the application data is stored as a key value pair, right? As a key value pair. And scheduler is something which will actually check which room is vacant for this application to get deployed, right? So I think I have already told you. So this particular application, when coming in, so we have 2 rooms. This scheduler will decide, okay, this room has more CPU, more memory, so this application will go and sit here. If this room number 1 has more CPU, more memory, more capacity to acquire this application, it will send here, right? Now what is control manager? Control manager is the brain of this particular entire Kubernetes cluster. Okay, yes. So guys, please like the video. Our like target for every video till now was 200, right? So please like it. I think very less people are watching this live, but yeah, that's fine. Please like it, at least make 150 or so, right? And yeah, that's what. So now we are at control manager. Control manager is nothing but the brain of the entire Kubernetes. Entire Kubernetes is controlled with the control manager, and control manager will actually listen to all the data, and it will actually decide, okay, when to do it, when not to do it. Okay, so control manager actually decides if some pod has issue. Okay, now when to create a new pod or not, right? Now let's take at 4 p.m. one pod is having an error. Okay, now this control manager will decide, okay, let's have one more pod, because reliability is important, scalability is important, zero downtime, right? Security. So all those things Kubernetes will take care. So I will repeat again for you all. API server is nothing but which will listen to the incoming requests and always talks to the database, scheduler, and control manager. Database is HCD, which stores all the values. Okay, scheduler is nothing but which will schedule the data onto different worker nodes, right? And yes, control manager, which controls the entire Kubernetes cluster. Now this master node, let's take one application is coming and it is going to sit in the worker nodes. Now let's take application is coming from here, right? Application is coming from here and it is coming here. API server will send the data to the etcd, and scheduler will decide which Kubernetes worker node is free, and control manager will then allow the application to go here. Let's take worker node 1 is free, right? And it will sit here. Now coming on to the worker node, we have 4 components, guys. One is pod, one is kube proxy, one is container runtime, one is kubelet. Okay, so now what is pod? Pod is the application. Now we have the layers of pod now. Okay, so the first layer is pod. Okay, next layer is container. Inside container application, inside application there will be binaries, right? Got it? Again I will repeat for you all. This is the pod. Under pod there is a container, under container there is an application, under application there are binaries, right? That's how the DevOps actual structure flows. Okay, now we will see our application has sit into the room 1. So what are the things associated with that application are? First is pod, which will reside our application, right? Next we have the kube proxy. So why we need proxy, guys, right? Proxy is nothing but which will help our application to actually interact with other applications, and also, you know, security is very important for our application, right? So for all those things, for all the security related things, this kube proxy will actually help the application to take care. Container runtime, as I've told you, under pod there is a container, right? So Kubernetes is running on Docker, right? So that is the reason like container runtime is very important. So what this container runtime will do is, this container runtime will actually help your application to always see how the container is working. Yes, in few seconds we'll be going into the monitoring session. Okay, only first slide I've kept so that you guys understand how this monitoring is actually happening on the Kubernetes, right? So kubelet is actually again the tool or the pod or the worker node setup which actually talks with the master node. Okay, so kubelet always talks with the master node and sends the entire worker node data to the master node. Got it? So all good with the first slide? Yes guys, can you please tell me yes with a yes? Already I have discussed this, so in 5 minutes I have completed this. Why I have taken again is because our monitoring tools like Grafana, Prometheus and other tools sit on Kubernetes to continuously tackle the monitoring. Yes, so guys, please tell me with a yes or no. Right, all are good? Yes. Okay, great. So now we will be going into the important things which our session is meant to. Okay, before that I will keep my headphones, right, because I do more shouting, so I want to reduce my shouting. Okay, so guys, be with me. Those who are actually watching this live, be with me. Okay, now first tool is Grafana, guys. Okay, Grafana, and this all are real-time scenarios. You see the slide, you are seeing the slide. These things I have already executed. Okay, I have already executed in my previous organization, and that is the reason I have kept for you all, so that you don't go anywhere how to install the Grafana, right? So what is Grafana, how it works, I will tell you. Slide by slide we will go. Okay, so first thing is how we will install the Grafana, and guys, very important, Linux important concepts are also there. Okay, so be with me. Those who are writing the notes, please write it, and you have to mention the interviewer that you guys have done that. Okay, that is why I have kept this slide. Yes, now first of all, what is Grafana, guys? See, in monitoring, in SRE, in DevOps, right, this monitoring plays an important role for an application, right? Application is here, how this application is behaving, application has good response or not, whether the application is taking the full load or not. All these things who will monitor, right? There is some tools for us to visualize, and I will show you how the Grafana charts looks like, so don't worry. Okay, so now be with me. We are at step 1 for Grafana installation. Linux important concepts we will cover, right? So definitely be with me. Now first URL, if you are able to see, this is the URL where your package will reside. And guys, what is RPM, right? In Linux, if anyone knows, you can comment me what is RPM. Anyways, I have kept in the slide, right? But RPM is the very important package in the Linux right? In order to make sure you install some software, you install some application, the RPM plays an important role, right? So now step one is nothing but we will take only Grafana enterprise thing only, right? Those who are watching live, I guess 160 are watching, right? Guys, what you need to do now after this session, okay, those who have the documents, I will anyway share. Just follow these steps. You will not get any error, trust me, because these all steps I have done and executed. Okay. So now the first step is we will see if you hit the link also, it will not work. How the link will work, I will tell you. Okay. Now, yes, guys, you are correct. Red Hat Package Manager, right? So now you take this URL. Okay. You hit this URL, you will just see like URL not found or the key not found. Okay. Right. Now, step 2, VIM. Right, what is VIM? VIM is an editor. Okay, now what we are trying to do here is, guys, listen carefully. In Linux now there is a concept called yum. Okay, yum. Okay, yum is nothing but it is a module which helps us to install our softwares in an easy way. Okay, so when people say have you installed any software using yum, now after seeing this slide you definitely tell yes, you have installed. Okay, now what you need to do is etc is the folder. Don't worry, we have a Linux separate session in the coming sessions, right? So just understand VIM, we create a file. Okay, grafana.repo is a file. So guys, if anyone is having the Linux system, just go here cdc cd/etc/yum-repos.d and it will directly take you to the all the files which is present in yum.repos.d. Okay, and if someone asks you in the interview, right, tell me whether you have worked on yum repos. Yes, definitely, you tell yes. Okay, now grafana.repo is a file, guys, like a text file, as a some file. What we are trying to do in step 3, guys, people will ask, and this is a certificate level question, guys, right? When I was writing the Red Hat Linux system administration, this was the certificate level question. Okay, they will ask you configure a yum repository and install a software, right? So make sure you are understanding this, right? And now just see step 3 what I am doing. This data, right, in the step 3 I am installing, I am adding it in this file. Okay, so what I am adding, you see, I will tell you line by line. Okay, line by line. Name, what is the name of the software we're installing? Grafana. Or tell like name of this repository package. Okay, now base URL, guys, you see what was the base URL of our package, and trust me, if you are actually hitting this link, you will not get any output. Okay, you will get like key is missing or some error. But in the same way, if you copy this URL and keep here, right, and you visualize the steps, execute the steps, you will get so many things. Guys, don't get bored. After this step 6, we will directly go into the Grafana query language, and I will tell you how actually this Grafana is helping us to visualize in real time, right? So don't get bored. Okay, grafana.repo is a file. Okay, file under yum.repos.d. Okay, and if anyone has Linux system open, please add the details here. Like you can tell like, okay, here is the what the screenshot or something, right, of the cd/etc/yum.repos.d. Now base URL is nothing but this base URL, repo jpg check enabled and gpg check. Okay, enabled and gpg check, I will tell you what. So this is an interview question. Okay, when we say gpg check, okay, every URL you are seeing this RPM, right, Red Hat Package Manager URL, he's having a key, guys, right, and no other person can directly hit. That is why I am telling, if someone is trying to hit this URL, right, just hit that, you will get keys missing. Okay, but in the same way, if you keep at step 3 and you run this command, your package will automatically will be installed in your Linux system, right? So why we are studying this, guys? Can anyone tell me why we are studying this, right? What is the requirement here? Can anyone tell me? Yes. So why means because we are trying to integrate Kubernetes with Prometheus, then visualize with Grafana. Okay. Now 3 tools we are understanding in this particular class. Okay. Now, so I have told you JPG key, right? So this is the key, guys. This is the key URL, and SSL verify 1 is always for true, right? 1 means check that, right? Now SSL CA cert, if you want to give that, or else if you are not giving, that is also fine. Now I will repeat again, right? Create a file, go to the directory cdc etc cd/etc yum.repos.d, right? And in the file grafana.repo, add this data, step 3 data. So step 3 data will go in the grafana.repo, and a very simple step 4, you do like yum install Grafana Enterprise, right? SSL keys are needed for making sure you are requesting a correct path. So SSL secured security layer, right? So I think I am missing the full form. SSL TLS is transfer layer security. SSL, I'm not sure. I'm not remembering. Basically, when I was doing the job search, I remembered all those things. So basically, this is for enhancement of security. Okay. If anyone knows the SSL full form, you can keep here. I will also learn from you, right? So now step 4. What is step 4, guys? You just trying to install the software. How you are trying to install, guys? All are with me, right? Yum install Grafana Enterprise. Secured socket layer. Yes. Now, guys, if you want to install, let's say, give a random software to me, right? Give a random software that you want to install on your Linux system. Can you tell what is the random software? Let's take, I want to install email for my Linux system. You tell yum install email, or you say like yum install Maven, right? Maven is a software, right? Package manager, right? Yum install Gradle. So all those software can be installed with yum, right? All are with me? Yes. Yum is a package module manager which will help us to install various software. So yum, first line command, install second, and Grafana Enterprise is the software name, right? All are with me? Yes. Step 5, right? Very easy. System CTL. System CTL is nothing but, this is a Linux process, guys, okay, which will actually control all the processes running behind on the Linux system. Yes, yes, yum like get apt, yum like apt get. Yes, correct. Okay, all are with me? Yes, all are with me? Yes. So yes, Pankaj is telling very beautifully, yum install httpd, yum apt get install apache 2, all are correct. Okay, now we are at step 5. Step 4 you are understanding, guys. Keep this itself in your resume. You can tell the interviewer that you guys have installed the Grafana and installed the Prometheus, integrated with Kubernetes and worked on that, right? Sounds lovely, right? Sounds lovely, right? Correct. Now step 5, what we are trying to do is, we are trying to start the Grafana server now. Okay, Grafana has been installed with the command yum install Grafana Enterprise. Okay, now no, it's a free version. Metukuru, everyone, guys, this is a free version. Free version. Whatever I am telling is directly you install, you get the dashboard, visualize the data there. Okay, now systemctl daemon reload. Sudo is nothing but, if you are not having root access, right, you give the sudo, but if you are having root access, you directly give the command like systemctl daemon reload. Okay, now once you give the daemon reload, all the backend processes will be reloaded, and now we are starting. Systemctl is CTL, control, right? Controlling a process, right? In a system, there are different processes to be controlled, right? And one such process we are trying to start is Grafana server. Okay, beautiful, right? Understanding? All are with me? Yes, no, all are with me? If you say yes, I will go to the step 6, right? And step 5 is simple, just we are trying to run the, or start the Grafana server, right? All are with me? All are with me? Yes, great. JuLY has joined, cloud-based, yes, great. Now step 5 is completed. What you are trying to do is step 5, you are trying to install the Grafana. And in the next slide, we will see how to visualize the query, right? Beautiful. You guys can write in the resume, you have learned Grafana query language, you know Prometheus query language, right? Not just these slides, but you need to also work hard from your end. After this session, just whatever I am telling, these all are important for your resume only. I'm not telling anywhere else. I'm not starting from basics. I'm not starting from end-to-end experienced person. I'm starting for an intermediate knowledgeable guy who wants to shift the domain, who wants to try to become a good DevOps engineer. For them is the best. For freshers, yes guys, you are very lucky. You will be standing apart from the other people, right? Beautiful, right? Now, okay, Ravi is asking whether systemctl versus systemd. Systemd was the old command. For the new generation of Linux system, systemctl, okay? Both are almost same, but old one and new one, okay? Slight differences are there, okay, great. Now, step 6, guys, step 6, what we are trying to do, we have started the Grafana, and if you give, right, if you give this command, right, we are starting as a service, right? Now, in Linux, there is an important concept. Guys, I will ask you a straightforward question, okay? This question you don't answer now, but you answer in the comment section of the video. Once stream is completed, you search in Google and answer me, okay? Question is, listen carefully guys. Question is, in a Linux system, right, you are running an application, right? In a Linux system, you are running an application. Now, what happens if the system is shut down? What happens to this application if the system is shut down? Okay, two scenarios are there. One scenario is, right, tell me it will shut down, the application will shut down, or the application process will run in the backend, right? If you are telling that application process will run in the backend, tell me what you guys have done to run in the backend, right? Not now, not now. If you are telling now, Praveen is telling it's running in background, no, it will not run, okay? That is what the question is, right? Think in a proper way, logical way, okay? That is where the answer is there, okay? Now, step 6, we are starting the service, okay? And guys, in real time, right, if we want to give some application, some additional proxy settings, some additional security settings, right? Let's take you are working in some XYZ organization, and that organization is not allowing you to install this package. So what we do, we give the proxies, right? And you know, in Linux system, and this is a certificate level question, guys, okay? What question in the sense, this is an entire different question. So they will give like XYZ organization is there, which is using some proxies for their application, right? And they will give you a Linux system. So what you need to do, you copy that URLs, right? And you give export proxy equal to proxy URL, right? You know, export, right? Export is nothing but exporting something into the Linux environment variables, right? Now, great. Step 6 we have completed, right? Step 6, and you see we are running the bin Grafana server. What is bin, guys? Bin and sbin. Can anyone tell me difference between sbin and bin? Guys, can anyone tell me what is the difference between sbin and bin? Right? Can anyone tell me what is sbin and bin? Okay. Okay, great. System binary and binary. Yes, yes, great. So now guys, I will repeat that question which I have asked you. One server is there and you are installing your application. Now, if you close this Linux server, whether this application will be killed or running in the background, right? If it is running in the background, what steps you have taken for this application to run in the background, right? Great. Binaries for that application, yes. So now, once you install the step 4, we will get a binary as Grafana server, okay? And what we are trying to do, we are just telling that Grafana server to start, okay? As a initial server, we are going into the binary and we are starting the Grafana server, right? Yes, binaries with the super user. Yes, you all are correct, guys. Great. Now, I have told you, right? We are going to the next slide. I have told you guys what we are trying to monitor here. Okay, what we are trying to monitor here. Okay, if I would have given the picture also, it was good. Sorry, I missed that picture. But yeah, assume I will show you in a big picture. Imagine in your brain what architecture I am trying to build with my slides. Okay, so guys, this is a Grafana which we have installed in the first slide. Now we are installing MySQL database in the second slide. Now what I am trying to do in my third slide, I am trying to integrate these two and visualize the database data into the dashboard of Grafana. Got it? This is step one, right? Step one, or the case one, case study one, where we are trying to integrate Grafana with MySQL DB. Okay. Case two, we are integrating Prometheus with Grafana and we are trying to visualize some things. Okay, and all these things are residing either in the Linux system, and someone was telling, can we do with the Helm a single line command? Yes, definitely we can do. Why I have not gone with Helm is that is a single line command, and I wanted you all to know how you actually work in the Linux systems, because in the coming sessions we will have one Linux system. Okay, one Linux system session. Now guys, we are at MySQL installation setup. Okay, and guys, if you are receiving this slide, go ahead and directly follow this step blindly. I am telling, okay, for Linux systems, right? For Linux systems, go ahead and directly follow the steps, right? Definitely you will be the one of the best resource coming forward and helping your team. And guys, believe me, if anyone tells you that how to install a MySQL database, tell them these steps. Okay, this one slide steps, you directly throw at them and tell them that, okay, I have done this, right? And in the resume also, right, agreeing with me now, all are agreeing with me, you can put like you have worked on MySQL database. So with this slide, you know the installation part. With the next slide, you know how to integrate them. Yes, so definitely all are with me. Give a thumbs up or yes. Y for yes, guys. Okay, yes, you are with me. Give a Y so that I can go ahead and go and start with the MySQL steps. So what is the time? 4:33. Yes, it's good, right? Yes. Why? Yes. Okay, great. You guys are great. Okay. Okay. Okay, great. Yes. Now we are at MySQL step, guys. Okay. So why this MySQL installation is needed? Great. You are awesome, guys. Okay. This is the spirit we need. And those who are not joining, that's completely fine. I think few are from Argentina, few are from Europe, right? Yeah. So that is where they will watch in other time zone, their own time zone, right? Now, MySQL installation, you directly take this URL. So what is this URL denoting? Someone will ask you, okay, what is this URL? You tell them, in Linux RPM package, we have a naming convention, guys. Okay, so you see this properly, MySQL 80 community-release, right, EL8, right, -3, right? So guys, MySQL 80 is the actual application which we are trying to install, and whether this is a release version or snapshot, it is telling, right? And enterprise Linux EL, okay, and RPM, anyways, you know that is a Red Hat package manager, right? So you see, I have given that yum install, right? Yum install, and whatever steps we have followed in the previous slide, that only we are going to do. See this, I have added what we are creating, guys. You are understanding the difference, right? So in the earlier slide, what we have done in the earlier slide, we have given the base URL as Grafana URL, right? But in this, what we are giving as a MySQL URL. All are with me? All are with me? Yes. Yes for Y. Okay. You see, only the base URL and the JPG key will be changed. Okay. Now, and the file name, see, cd etc yum.repos.d. So what I am trying to configure, I am trying to do now the same steps which I have done for the Grafana, right? Yes, all are with me. Now, line by line, each word by word we will go, okay? So that you all understand what actually the Linux system admin does. Okay, now I am giving a task to Nanda, okay, Nanda Nandi. Okay, Nanda, your task is to install the MySQL in your system, right? You till now you don't know, but now after seeing this slide, you became confident enough to answer this question, right? So the first URL is the direct web URL, right? And you see yum install, what is the till the RPM we will see. Okay, platform is this, right? Version is this, right? Community release. Package name, okay, package is rel al83 enterprise linux 8 and name, okay, package name. Okay, so specific version is 80, right? Package specific is el8 enterprise linux 8 hyphen 3. Okay, now grep, I have told you. How many of you have joined the Linux session? Please say yes, so that I can come to know. In the grep, I have told in the Linux session, whatever data we are getting from the first command, to filter out and send to the second command, we use grep and pipe symbol. Okay, so just to make sure you are with me, right? So what you do, yum repo list. Yum is a software. Yes, great, all are with me, right? So yum is a software which is helping us to install different types of softwares. And you know, slide 1 and slide 2 both are same, right? Only thing is MySQL here in this slide and Grafana was in the next slide, previous slide, right? So you see, these all are direct commands, and I bet if anyone is sincerely following this slide, this entire setup, you directly keep blindly in your resume. I guarantee you, right? I am guaranteeing you all, right? So now you see, this is the command yum repo list all. So guys, when you give the yum repo list all, right, what will be the output is, na, all the files output will be there, like names, mysql community.repo, grafana.repo, okay, all those things will be there, correct? So now, what is this file having? mysql community.repo. It is having this data, guys, okay? And when you give yum install mysql server, okay, yum install mysql server, what will be the output, guys? Your mysql server will be downloaded from this URL and it will be installed in your Linux system, right? Great. Yum config manager is nothing but, see, in every DevOps tools, right, when we are talking about some particular tool, it will definitely have some manager or the master who is controlling these things. Config manager is the configuration. Yum has some configuration again, right? How this MySQL installation had this configuration, right? Similarly, Yum software has its own configuration, right? So those configuration manager is nothing but we are trying to do. What we are trying to do, we are telling the Yum config manager that, hey, Yum config manager, disable the earlier version of 57, correct? So let's take earlier there was 57 community, okay? 57 community, now you are trying to install 80, correct? So how you enable and disable? With the help of config manager, right? Getting me? All are with me? Yes? Guys, we have 120 likes. Please at least make it 150 plus likes. Those who are watching live, please go ahead and hit the like button at least. And once the stream is ended, you can comment down your valuable feedback for my session, right? At least 20 comments after the stream is ended, so that people will come to know that, okay, we are really working hard to generate the success results. And guys, you know, next week I am announcing a very happy news from our bootcamp, right? That is a biggest achievement for all of us, right? I will be announcing in the next week. So stay tuned. That is how the success results we should get, okay? And definitely we will generate more success results, okay? Yes, please do give a like. It's a request, okay? And also one request I will make here, right? We are close to 7K subscribers, guys, right? In 2 months and 15 days, I think 45 plus days my channel is old. It's like a small baby now, right? We want to grow it big, right? So definitely your all support is needed, because as soon as we hit 10K subscribers, right, whatever the amount which you have given me in the form of documents, I'll be start spending on you all in either of the other way, right? That is not for me, right? That is for you all. I will be again giving back in the best possible way, right? So as soon as we hit the 10K, that is what the surprise is, right? And at least you can share the channel link with 2 of your friends, right? 2 of your friends, so that I get 2 subscribers from you, right? And we hit 7K by tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow is the target. If you are liking my content, if you are liking my energy, just please share the channel link, right? And definitely we are going to generate more success stories. I have featured all the success stories in the Instagram. You will see like testimonials in the features list. Okay, come back to the slide now. Okay, so guys, understood? If we are having old version, how we are disabling that? We are using yum config manager and we are disabling. And if it is old new version, we are enabling it with MySQL 80. And guys, as I have told you, if you install a software, you need to start the software, right? So how you start the software? Systemctl. Systemctl, I have told you, it's a Linux command which is actually controlling all the backend processes. Okay, so systemctl start MySQLD. MySQLD is the service name for the MySQL. Getting me? Yes, all are with me. MySQLD is the service name for MySQL. Okay, so when you see status, it will be running. Okay, now guys, you all know that database has a password, correct? Agreeing? Now you will ask, Praveen, chalo, we have installed the database, but Praveen, tell me how you will actually log in into database, right? You will tell me, right? Yes, no? Yes, you will tell me. Yes, yeah, yeah, correct. Now we are seeing when you install a database into a Linux system, the password of that particular database is stored in a particular file, right? So you see what I am trying to do, I am grabbing the value of temporary password from the file mysqld.log. By default root is not the password, Pankaj, right? Username is root. Okay, by default username is root, right? So now temporary password, how we will get? Once you install the software using yum install mysqld, right, your password will be saved here. So guys, if you are not able to find the password, right, then you cannot log in into the database. That is for sure. Or else you need to be a database admin in order to make sure you are changing the password, right? So now once you get the password from this file, guys, I am betting you, if you face any errors while following this step, comment in the comment section. I will be replying back with the answer to you all, right? Because this all things I have done with hands-on, right? Because if I do the hands-on in the live session, it will be very boring for you all. Few will understand, few will not understand, right? That is the reason I am not telling, right? Yes, great. Now we got the password, right? So what is the command to log in into the database? MySQL -u is the root, -u is the username, root is the root username, -p you give the password here, which you have generated from the file mysqld.log. Correct? Getting me? Yes, all are with me? Yes, yes, correct. Now MySQL -u username -p password. So you got, let's take for example, you got 1 2 3 4 5, right? 1 2 3 4 5 as the password, default password. Yes. Now if you give here MySQL -u root -p 1 2 3 4 5, you will be directly entered into the database. Now once you entered into the database, we don't need the 1 2 3 4 5 username. Now in database we have some commands like alter, update, delete, right? Insert. Getting me? All these are database commands. And guys, DevOps engineer is not just DevOps engineer. That is why in my sessions you will see DevOps is a monitoring engineer, DevOps is a database admin, DevOps is a Java developer. Everything is a DevOps, right? Everyone is a DevOps, right? So I will tell again, right? So we got logged in into the database, but I am not happy with the old password. I will change the password using alter. User is the table of the database. Okay, user is the table of the database. Now, alter, update, delete, insert, these all are SQL syntax. Yes, master of all. Yes, smile. That is what DevOps is, a master of all. If you are lucky enough, you will definitely get good projects, right? So what I am doing, alter user is the table, root, right? Local host, right? Identified by, right? So where the user is having root, I am changing the password to my new pass4, right? Yes, 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 Naga, you are correct. Okay, so all are good with this slide. We will move to the Grafana. Next slide. All are good with this slide. Any questions, guys? I will take in for 2 minutes. I will take in your questions. And any questions, guys? Yes, no? All are good. All are good. Okay, GPG check and GPG key. Okay, GPG check and GPG key is only the, I mean, one means the software which we are trying to install from that URL will actually say that, okay, a genuine request is coming and it will allow us to download. If you give 0, if GPG key is 0, even though you try to install the software, it will not allow you to install in your Linux system. So basically a security key kind of, okay. In interview, is it required to tell whole process about it? Tarun, very good question, guys, very good question, okay. In interview, right, if you tell these scenarios, like, okay, someone will ask me, Praveen, have you worked in MySQL? You tell, oh, yes, I have worked in MySQL. My manager has given me the POC where he has asked us to install integrate the Grafana with the database, and he wanted to actually visualize the data. Then we have taken into the actual Kubernetes environment. Getting me? Yes? Great. Now, that's it. Questions are done from your end. All good? All good? So far, so good? Yes? Great. Now, very important concept for this slide. Okay. Yes. Now, what we are trying to do is, we have installed the Grafana. Yes. We have installed the MySQL database. Now, how to integrate both Grafana and MySQL database? That is what we will see here, right? Now, once you install the Grafana, right? Grafana has some port, guys, right? I'm not remembering the port now. But yeah, that is my mistake. I would have explained that, right? Grafana has some port. Guys, tell me, what is the MySQL port? Anyone can tell me what is the MySQL port? Okay, Gaurav, 3000. MySQL port is 3000 or Grafana port is 3000? 3306. Yes, great. Yes, you all are correct. 3306. Now we will see. Guys, once you install the Grafana, right? Once you install the Grafana, right? 3306 is correct. Great, you all are correct. Once we install the Grafana, you will get something called settings, okay? And in the left hand side, you see something called data sources, okay? So now, it will be applicable, this slide will be applicable to any tool which Grafana is giving. Okay. Now, if you want to integrate database with your Grafana, Grafana will do that. If you want to integrate Prometheus, it will do that. So for Prometheus also the same process. You will go to the data source, and in the data source you select, you tell like data, any database name, like our DevOps Bootcamp, right? DevOps Bootcamp database name. Okay. And once you select the database, right, in the data sources, what are data sources? Data sources are nothing but which tool we are trying to integrate with this Grafana. Okay, great. Now we have something called MySQL connection, and you know every tool is having a URL and a password and username, correct? These three things: URL, username and password. Now this Grafana will ask us to keep the values of that. Let's take both the Grafana. Guys, this scenario is only applicable if you are installing Grafana and MySQL in the same system. Suppose Grafana is in different Linux system and MySQL is in different Linux system, then you need to give the entire host name, right? Local host means the application MySQL database is in the local server only. If here it comes like praveensingampalli.devopsessions.com:3306, it means that database is present in another system, right? So now we will say password, right? Password you have given, and you say like save. Okay, so in the data source we are adding the Grafana with the Prometheus, right? And we have integrated both of them. Now step 2, guys, see the step 2. right? Now once the database is obtained, it will show like, okay, database is configured for you all, right? And now how to write the queries, right? Select statement. Now I told you DevOps engineer is the master of all, right? Guys, we are at 151 likes, okay? Those who are have not given the like, please make it 200. We are very close, only 49 likes are pending, right? Definitely give a like to our video, right? Definitely it will, it is a target, right, in every session. So that is the reason. Okay, now step 2, guys, Grafana query language we are seeing. Okay, I am not going into the complex one, right? Why? Because I don't want you all to fear about DevOps, right? What we are trying to do, मीडियम, हम लोग धीरे धीरे चलेंगे, मतलब बेबी स्टेप्स. क्या पता अगला महीना we will again have a DevOps Bootcamp 2 where I take you all from baby steps, right? So plan is not there because I am spending weekends with you all, but yeah, in future we will definitely see. Okay, now select, let's take my database is having some values. Okay, select what I am selecting, select from artist ID is the table, right? Select artist ID is the column, okay, and artist is the table. Here you can have employee name also. Let's take select employee name from employee table. Getting me? All are with me, guys? All are with me? Yes, no? Any questions? If I'm confusing, please tell me. This is how the visualization looks. You see step 3, right? Graph is shown, right? All are with me, guys? Yes? A small yes or a Y if you are with me, right? Yes? Okay, no one is telling yes. A small yes is enough, right? Great. Great. You all are awesome, guys. Okay. Yes. Great. Now we have a database. Okay, database. Under database, what we have, guys? Tables like employee table, manager table, right? And then HR's table. And we are selecting only from the employee table a employee name. You see, select employee ID from employee table, right? Or let's take, I am only selecting what is the count. Sorry, I am selecting what is the employee ID, right? Or let's take how many employees are actually there in my table, right? So you see format as table, right? Query builder. I will show you query builder in the next slide, but yeah, be with me, okay? Those tables has to be there. Oh my God. Yes, Naveen, very good question, guys. For whatever query we are writing here, those tables should be present in database, okay? Yes, those tables should be present in the database. Very good question, guys. If you see, Grafana is only like a monitoring layer on your database. If your database is not having data, this 41 value will not come, right? And once you write the query, right, and once you save the query, your graph will be here. This is very small step. How many of you have understood and you liked it? I mean, you really enjoyed it learning, right? How to visualize the data, right? Yes, pull based. Yes, correct. Grafana is pull based. You liked it with a yes. If you liked it, please like on the video also, right? Stream also, right? It's great, right? You are understanding now, okay, if we do this, we get the data like this, right? Yes, good. All good with this slide? Yes, great. Thanks, Pooja, for that. Great. Now, I wanted to tell you, we are at Grafana query generator. If you know Grafana query language very easily, right? If you know Grafana query language easily, then it is good. No worries, you are a good DevOps engineer, you know everything. But if you don't know Grafana query language, Grafana gives us the ability to design the queries also, right? Great, cool, right, Pawan? Yes. Now, I speak a lot, so I get thirsty a lot. So I keep always this bottle with me, right? So I don't know, like, because is it because my bass voice or because of this AC, right? I don't know, but I feel very much thirsty, right? So that is why I drink water. You can also take a break if you really need like a water break or something. Yes, guys, watch it clearly. Okay, now we are at Grafana query generator. Okay, now in this Grafana query generator, you see from, select, where, group by, format as. Can anyone tell me where you see this keywords from, select, where, group by, and for group by? Yes, tell me where you see this keywords. Anyone can tell me? Can anyone tell me? Yes, Vimal Daga, he is a good guru. Yes, I respect him. SQL query, great. You guys are awesome. Nubi, I think you are a fresher, right? Like you are knowing. Good. This is good. Good. Yes, Pooja, Shanmukh. Yes, Muni. Yes, Gaurav. Yes, Swapnil. Yes, SQL database query. Yeah. So see, Grafana is helping us to design the query. Now we will see what it is doing. Okay. So you see, column wise, aggregate some, right? Some it is taking, right? And you see, it is helping us to create a time series. What is time series, guys? In Grafana, we have different types of visualization. Yes, yes, definitely. If you guys install the Grafana with the document which I'll be sharing to those who have opted for documents, this slides will definitely enlighten you with the real-time scenario, right? So now, see this, right? Once I have generated this query, right? What I am getting, select, right? Title as title, right? Some query from dashboard. Dashboard is the table name, right? Now I am also not good at what we call the database queries, but yeah, definitely, guys, being a DevOps engineer, if you want to crack good organizations, all right, you need to know all these points. Yes, yes, that is what is important, guys, for us to learn, right? DevOps is a master of all, right? If provided there is a star mark, terms and conditions, if you are getting good project, right? If you are getting a support project, then we can't do anything. If you are getting a good project, then DevOps is a master of all. You will be the successful master. Okay, now all are with me. You got it, the query generator, and you, once you do the query, you save this query whatever created, right? And once you save this query, what will happen is you will see the time series database visualization. Yes, all are with me? All are with me? Yes, no? Yes, no? Yes, I am waiting for your response, guys. If all are good, we will go to the next slide. Okay, and we are entering into Prometheus. Okay, all are with me? Yes, newbie? Guys, only few are responding. Like I am seeing the familiar names who are more connected to me. Like newbie I know, Gaurav, yes, Rajiv I know, JuLY I know, Muni I know, Tanjil I know. Others I don't know, like they are not responding or they are not getting, right? You all should be attentive and you all should listen, right? As we go on this slides, you will come to know. Yes, Pavan, Aman, Kiran, yes, Shanmu, Purnima, yes, great. Yes, great. Okay, 20 of you have replied. Yes, I hope remaining 100 are also able to get what I am talking, right? It's not like I should go with 20 yes, right? I need your support. You all should understand, then we will go slowly into the deeper concepts, right? Great, great, great. You all are awesome, right? Now, let's talk about Prometheus. Now, we have seen Grafana. Your mind is filled with Grafana now, right? Come out of Grafana. I will take you to the entire different world of what we call Avatar 2022, right? Okay, now we will enter, jokes apart, we will enter into Prometheus now. Yes, great. Now we will enter into Prometheus slowly. Yes, great. You all are awesome, right? 115 are watching, right? So now we will talk about Prometheus, guys. And in Kubernetes, in most of the, oh, thanks Prerna for joining. In Prometheus, right? In Prometheus, most of the organizations, I will not tell the names, but many of the organizations, those who are running the Kubernetes, are actually using the Prometheus. Okay? Yes? Yes, Vishal, I know you. Great. Thanks for joining. Kavita, yes. So guys, understand this concept really well. Going forward, I will tell you how you can install the Prometheus in the same way how we have installed the Grafana, how we have installed the MySQL. right? And you install the Prometheus, and we will integrate these things together, right? Yes. Now let's start. Prometheus, this is our Kubernetes cluster. Okay, this is my Kubernetes cluster. Getting? Now, this is Prometheus, which is sitting on top of Kubernetes cluster. Now, what is there below Kubernetes is clusters are there. Under clusters, nodes are there. Under nodes, pods are there. Under pods, containers are there. Under containers, applications are there. Under application, what is there, guys? Binaries, right? So this all stack you need to understand in depth, right? Yes, guys, again I am telling all the softwares which I am telling is a open source URLs only I am giving to you all. There is no cost behind it, right? The Prometheus is free, the Grafana is free, the MySQL is also free. So organizations also don't support, sometimes they don't support the cost-based applications, right? Yes. Now, we will see what is Prometheus, okay? Now, let's take, this is our Kubernetes cluster, right? In the cluster, I have taken a node, right? What is this node? Worker node, let's take. And what I am trying to do with this worker node is, in this worker node, I am installing Prometheus. Getting? So in the worker node, I am installing the Prometheus, okay? Now, Prometheus is in this worker node, right? Now, what is Prometheus basically? Prometheus is a pull based system, okay? It will pull the data from the nodes, applications, containers, and it will send the data to Grafana, right? Grafana is visualization tool. But see guys, Grafana, Prometheus, Kubernetes. Kubernetes will send data to Prometheus. Prometheus will send data to Grafana. I mean, all three are linked together. Okay, getting me? Yes. Now, let's assume, right? Let's assume what are the components of Prometheus? You can ask me, right? So you see, Prometheus components are Prometheus server, alert manager, right? There is one Prometheus web UI. Once installed, you will get that. I will show you how you can install all those things. You can visualize the Prometheus web UI. Push gateway, right? Prometheus is both push and pull mechanism, guys. If someone asks, even I think in my many interviews, people have asked me, guys, this, okay, right? Praveen, tell me, what is the Prometheus looking like? How you have integrated Prometheus with Kubernetes? What are the metrics you are visualizing on Kubernetes, right? Yes, Prometheus is a middleman. Yes, guys. Yes. Now, what actual things Prometheus has, we will see. Okay, right? So Prometheus is a metric collector, guys. Okay, you see, Prometheus uses pull based. As I've told you, pull. It will always pull. Let's take, this is our application, and I am integrating my application. Or let's take, this is a Linux system, and I am integrating Prometheus here. It will extract the CPU utilization of this Linux server, memory utilization of this Linux server, right? All the system metrics, right? Powerful tools for monitoring. Yes, great. Yes, Tanjil is really helping us. Yes, Tanjil, you are correct. Powerful tools for the monitoring. I will do one thing. I'll switch off my AC for a while, right? Just give me 1 second. Great. So that's completely good, right? So now you see Prometheus is a pull-based metrics, but there is a push-based metrics also, right? Now let's understand why Prometheus needs a push-based metrics. I mean, how it is actually allowing us to do a push-based metrics, for which applications it is helping us to do. Okay, guys, tell me, how many of you are aware of cron jobs? Tell me how many of you are aware of cron jobs? No one? Yes? Okay, great. Now, cron jobs are jobs which are actually getting triggered when they are asked to do so, right? Again, I will repeat for those who don't know, cron jobs are also applications, right? Let's take, you want to send email at 5 p.m. today, right? So what I do, I write a script, I put as a cron, and I tell the cron that, okay, put the email and run every day at 5 p.m., right? For automation, we use it now. Correct. Now, once you have your cron jobs here, right? So cron jobs run at a particular time only. Correct? All are with me? Yes? Cron jobs run at a particular time. And for those, in order to generate the metrics, all right, Prometheus gives the additional added advantage or feature, like for those cron jobs at a particular time, right? It gets triggered and it gets stopped, right? At 5 p.m. it triggers and suddenly it gets stopped, right? So for that trigger point of time, Prometheus has given us the push gateway also. With that gateway, we send the metrics to the time series database. Okay, yes. Now we will see metric endpoint, right? So first question, Prometheus is able to do both things, a pull based mechanism, a push based mechanism. Okay, guys, don't leave the stream, right? In the coming slides, we will see how we are installing Prometheus and we will see how we are actually monitoring the things, right? Great. Now, I want to also tell you all, right? Do check out the previous sessions also, those who are new to my channel. Definitely it will help you to become a good DevOps engineer at least, right? And you can actually tell the people that you have actually learned these things, right? So second point I want to tell you all, those who want to opt for the document, in the attendance sheet, the link is there, right? In the must read section, go ahead and opt for the document. And for those who are opting the document, there will be no Teams meeting, guys. Teams meeting is only for the people for the tomorrow's batch, right? Going forward, I cannot spend my complete weekends with you all. You are understanding? Even though documents I am giving, right? Teams meeting, I will close from tomorrow. So those who have opted for the documents till some time, from today, they will not be the part of Teams meeting, right? Right, few might get chance, but not everyone, because one batch I have formed already. People are ready to join for tomorrow's session, right? So that is one important thing. And the next thing is, I have already told you all, I have my Instagram, Singam for DevOps, where I actively share all the testimonials, all the success stories, all the bootcamp details, right? You can follow me there, Singam for DevOps. And next thing is, guys, right, you guys can actually tell to other people by actually tagging me on Instagram, tagging me on LinkedIn, tagging me on Twitter, right? You can tag like, this guy is running a bootcamp, right? Which is completed 1 month and we have 1 month to go still, right? You can tell the people and enlighten the people that, okay, this is a good bootcamp really, right? I see only 5-6 people have tagged me in Twitter. You guys can also tag me on the Instagram, right? Please do that, right? I have told this in the last session, but only 5-6 people have done that, right? Please tag me on Instagram. Please tag me on Twitter. Please tag me on LinkedIn. Muni has supported me a lot. I know Muni personally. He has taken one-to-one session also with me, right? And he shared two posts which I have shared. I think today also I have put, he shared that post with his friends. Thanks Muni for that. I couldn't thank you because I was making some data for the today's class, right? Yeah, you guys can definitely tag me on LinkedIn, Instagram, Twitter, right? Instagram is best, LinkedIn is best, Twitter is also best. You guys are feel free to tag me in any of one of the platform to show the support, right? No one will think bad because we are learning something different, right? Okay, Gangajung, yes, Gangajung, I have actually I got the confirmation that international payments are open. Please try one more time. I am not sure. If you are still not able to do na, guys, I have given my documents for free also to few of the people. I think one was our Shivam, right? So Gangajung, what you can do na, please ping me in LinkedIn and give your email ID. I will send the documents to you, because I know from, I think session 1 you were facing this payment issue. Definitely ping me. I will give you the documents for free, right? Okay. Yes. Okay, Gangajun. No worries. Don't again try. Just ping me on LinkedIn. That should be good. Okay. Now we are at here, guys. We know now what Prometheus is doing. We will see like metric endpoint. Now come back to the slides now. Okay. Right. Yes, what is metric endpoint? Yeah, what is metric endpoint? The systems, right? The systems which we want to actually tell Prometheus that, hey Prometheus, तुम यहाँ से metrics ले लो, right? And here is the Kubernetes application, and for these applications, we are actually telling this Kubernetes Prometheus by using the slash metric endpoint, right? You are understanding? You are understanding? This particular Prometheus, if Prometheus has to extract the data of some application, that application should give a slash metrics endpoint. You are getting me? Right? I will write for you all. What does that actually mean, right? Slash metrics, metrics. This slash metrics, okay, slash has not put there. This slash metrics endpoint, how you hit www.amazon.com slash, you go to the payments gateway, you go to some gateway. In the same way, if an application has to tell Prometheus that, hey Prometheus, take the metrics from me, then definitely you have to tell with, you have to expose the endpoint as metric endpoint. You are able to understand? PromQL, similarly how we had Grafana query language, right? You all saw that, right? Beautiful, na? You all saw that, how we had the Grafana query language. Similarly, we are having Prometheus query language. So ये दोनों कहीं ना कहीं थोड़ा भाई बहन का रिश्ता है, right? Somewhere they have brother and sister relationship, but yeah, both are awesome tools, guys. Definitely explore that. Yes. Okay. No, Prometheus is not similar to Splunk. Splunk is more on a log visualization. Prometheus is on the metric visualization. All right. Great. Now, Prometheus, PromQL, I have told you, Prometheus gives us the advantage of using Prometheus query languages. Okay. Now, next, Prometheus exporters. Very important concept. What are these exporters, guys? Right. This is one node in our design diagram. What we have discussed, guys. In one node, we have installed the Prometheus. Correct. In one node, we have installed the Prometheus. Now, we are trying to tell Prometheus that, hey Prometheus, go and extract the data from other nodes also, right? All are with me, guys? Yes, no, anything. And also like the video, our like target is always 200 and it has crossed more than 200 for every video, guys, right? Literally awesome. We need 30 more likes here in our video. Just go ahead and like, please. Yeah, great. Now, yes, you understood the design diagram. Now what we are trying to do is, right, this Prometheus, right, this Prometheus is actually giving the exporters to us, guys. Okay, exporters are nothing but, it's like agents. Okay, now this is a Prometheus server which we have installed in node 1, and similarly we have node 2, node 3, node 4 where our applications are residing. Now what I will do, I will send the Prometheus exporters to first node, second node, third node, right? And these exporters will export the metrics of each application to Prometheus server. Getting me? Awesome. Yes. Exporters. See, Prometheus server will not go to each node and ask. Okay. Let's take, okay, one more question, a brilliant question in my mind struck. Okay. I will type that question here. What will happen if a new node comes in? Okay, tell me, if a new node is suddenly coming, how this exporter will go to the new node? Okay, think this question and comment in the video after the stream is ended. You guys can think. Okay, I am telling again, no newbie, you cannot add it. See why I am telling na, everything is a automatic mechanism. Why we have gone into Kubernetes? Everything is automatic, guys, right? So suppose one node is down, right? So suppose in this node we add an agent. This node is dead. Now one more node Kubernetes brings up. In this node, agent is not there, right? Right? Now you cannot manually install that agent in every node which is coming, right? For that there is a concept. If anyone can tell me, right? Anyone can tell me after this stream is ended, think how a exporter is getting placed in the new node, right? I will just give an example to hint to you all. Hint will be, right, Okay, if I tell the hint, the answer is there. But yeah, we will use something related to kind. Okay, so just kind. Those who have studied with me in Kubernetes session, right, you all will understand what is kind, right? So definitely Google it. What type of kind you use? Not now. No answers now, because if you give answer, people will come to know. After the stream, you search. Okay. Now, time series database, guys, very important. Be with me for be with me for few more minutes. We will directly go to the Prometheus visualization. Right now, time series database. Okay, so time series database Prometheus has, it's very good. Actually, it stores all the data to the database. So now we will visualize here. Okay, alert manager is for sending the emails, right? If there is a issue in the Kubernetes, one node is coming down, right? So it needs to send the email to someone or our team in order to make sure our team comes in, pitches here, works here, and resolves that issue, right? And Grafana, anyways, you see with Prometheus query language, we use the Grafana. Okay, right? And anyways, this time series database where retrieval is happening, and there is a server also which is like Prometheus server, right? And you see node, guys, I told you this is our system design. On a Kubernetes node, the Prometheus server is installed, and once the Prometheus server is installed, all the exporters will actually deployed into the nodes, other nodes, node 1, node 2, node 3, and they will extract the metrics and send here, right? Got it? Alert manager is for sending the emails, etc., right? Any doubt here, guys? Any doubt here? Any questions? Yes, no? All are good? Yes. With a yes, we will go to the next slide. Yes, all are good. All are good, guys, here. A yes, a small yes should be enough. Okay, thanks. Yeah. Yes, great. Okay, few more minutes. We are at 5:20. I will be trying to complete within another 15-20 minutes, and then you can take the weekend break. Okay. Anyways, great. So now Prometheus monitoring, Prometheus Kubernetes cluster with monitoring, right? Now, I have similarly put that. Okay. I will not talk about this slide because this slide has some of the important things, which, right, which you all should not get now, right? You are understanding, right? I will only talk about this diagram, right? And you see, right, storage, scraping, rules and alerts, and service discovery, right? So rules and alerts are for alert manager, dashboard, right? Why we are storing the Prometheus data, right? Every application is having a database, right? And with that database, we are trying to visualize the data, right? So guys, today I have asked you two questions. One question was, suppose you are hosting your application in a Linux system, and your application and your Linux system gets shut down. Will your application will be shut down? Yes or no? If it is no, what is the reason you are doing there to make it up and running 24/7? Next question, if a node is down, right, and a new node is coming in, right? So how will you actually, how Prometheus is knowing that, okay, new node is come in, and it has to install the exporter here, right? So two questions. I have also given the hint, right? So apps and exporters, scraping we call, service discovery is for Kubernetes actually, right? So now Prometheus is here. Kubernetes should allow Prometheus, na? Kubernetes will not allow every tool to actually come and tell the Kubernetes that, okay, this tool is genuine, right? Kubernetes is a more secure tool. So how we expose the Kubernetes to the Prometheus is through the service discovery concept, right? So service discovery is a separate concept, which is in-depth concept. So I'll not be talking about that, but just understand there is something called service discovery, right? Which will actually help the data to Kubernetes, and it will tell Kubernetes that, okay, Prometheus, you are my friend, and then it will start extracting the data, right? So now guys, we are at install and configure Prometheus on Linux system. Be with me. Okay, yes, 20 more likes guys, okay, on the video, those who are watching. Again, I am telling because very few people have joined. I think 150 people, 160 people have joined this session, right? First session was awesome. I think 450 or 500 people have joined, but slowly what happens, right? People just join to see, right? Or else people later on, because I have made it available, people will see later on, right? Now, install and configure Prometheus, we are at here, right? And next few slides, we will complete it soon, right? Anyways, we are on time, yes. Now, update the yum package repositories before installing anything, any software, right? You need to do this command, yum update -y. It will update the config manager, whatever the details are there, it will update all. Now, step 2, go to this URL, right? And take this URL, right? And guys, those who have attended my session 5 on Linux, on shell scripting, you all know we have learned how to tar a file, right? Yes, node exporter. Yes, Nataraj, correct. So guys, you all know that we have done using that tar-xv cvzf. Yes, Gaurav is telling yes now. Yeah. So now take this URL. Once you hit this URL, you will get the tar file. Okay, you will get the tar file. But don't do that. We'll go to step 3. The same tricks which we have applied on the database, on the Grafana, the same things we will do, right? So you go here, you take the tar.gz, it's a Linux system, right? And the file side and SHA, okay? Now, you see here, download the source curl, untar it and rename it, okay? Now, I forgot to tell you, it's not the same. Here we are using curl command. So guys, that is why I told you don't miss my session, right? Now people will ask, what is curl? Anyone there who wants me to answer curl, please tell me, I will answer very beautiful way, right? And don't worry if people think like, okay, this guy doesn't know anything, that's completely fine, right? In the last session, we have already discussed what is curl, what is tar, right? Yes. Yes, you can use wget also, both are same almost, right? So now curl -lo, right? O is nothing but output, right? If you don't give the URL -lo, that is also fine, okay? So you just need to give curl -o and this complete URL which you have seen in the slide 2, right? So what it will do, CRUD operations, CRUD, yes, Tanjil, yes, thanks for a lot. Yeah, create, read, update and delete, yes. Now curl -o, O is for output, okay? And this URL you are seeing, tar.gz, this complete URL if you give, what will happen na? That same name will come here, right? You see in the folder where you have run the command. So when you run curl will hit a URL, it will get the data and deploy in the local. Now, once you have done that, I have told you tar-xvf, right? Right, tar-xvf, X is for extract, yes, Mahesh, thanks a lot. X is for extract, V is for verbose, F is for, I think last time also I asked this question, F is for format, right? Or you guys have told something, I don't remember again. F is for format or some other thing, okay? So now tar-xvf, if we give the command there with the file name, it will extract the complete folder. Now what we are doing, guys, whatever commands we are trying to understand now, all are Linux commands, right? So those who don't know Linux, F for format, yes, Rajiv, thank you. So those who don't know Linux, listen carefully, don't drop from the session, right? Yes, now, yes, thanks Akansha for joining. So now step 4, right? What are the commands here we have seen in step 3? Curl, tar, mv, move. What we are doing, mv, all the data in this folder we are sending into the Prometheus files folder, right? So now step 4, create a Prometheus user. Guys, every software, right, in Linux has its own user and group, right? User and group I will talk about in the Linux sessions, in the upcoming Linux session, right? But just understand, if you install a software, right, if you install a software, this software will actually have the user and the group. So now just see, create a Prometheus user, required directories, and make Prometheus the user, the owner of those directories, right? So now what will happen is, when we create a Prometheus as a user, we are giving the permissions to only Prometheus user to those directories, right? Yes, guys, those who have joined now, again I am telling, 12, I think 18 more likes are there. 200 likes is our target, guys. Please do like it, right? If you are joining now, please do like it, okay? And I think we have good slides, good number of slides. We'll complete soon. Now, right, you see, I will not go line by line because we have good number of slides. Now, what I am trying to do, I am trying to make a directory, some directories, okay, etc Prometheus and var lib Prometheus, okay. You just follow the steps blindly. No need to think like, okay, Praveen, will it work or not? You just need to follow blindly, guys, okay. So just a moment, I will again switch off my AC, guys, okay. So just a moment. Okay. So now what I was telling is, guys, make directory mkdir for making directories, okay. And what is the directory created here? Prometheus directory we are creating here. Now, guys, chown, change owner, okay. chown is change owner. What we are trying to give owner? Group and user and group permissions. The first one is user, the second one is group, where we are giving on the directories which we have created. All are with me? Yes, no, any questions, please? Okay, Tanjil is telling power issue. Tanjil, thank you for your time. You have been an excellent moderator, right? Thank you. I will definitely have something good for you. Okay, Tanjil has come back. Okay, he has retracted the message. That's okay, yes. All are good with this slide. We can move to the next slide, yes? Okay, line by line I am telling so that you guys are understanding. I am getting somewhat, yeah? Okay, Purnima, thanks. Okay, all are good. Only 3 yes. Aman, yes. 4, only 4 yes, guys. All are with me. You guys are watching, right? 101 are watching. You can watch me on your beautiful big TV also, right? Even my parents watch me on TV, right? So when I teach, right, my mom actually watch on my TV, right? So definitely watch I mean on big screen so that you get, I mean, the interest to listen, right? If you are watching on phone, you don't generally feel the interest, right? That's how you get dropped off from the meeting, right? Okay, okay, yes, that's correct actually. I don't know, like, yeah, it's making me actually think in that way only. Yes, Vandana is there. Okay, great. I'm watching TV. You guys are awesome. That's how the momentum of session is maintained. See, if I talk continuously, you will also get bored, right? Yeah. And to connect with you all, I come Instagram live, right? See, so much time I am spending. My 2 hours here on weekends, my 1 hour tomorrow, my 4 to 5 hours to make this document, right? And what else I have? My additional hours to guide you all on different platforms, telegrams, yes, telegrams and this, all those things. And guys, tomorrow I will give a poll, right? And I'm planning to start a podcast series tomorrow. I mean, not tomorrow, next month, right? So that you and only I will bring people from LinkedIn, good organizations, right? Yes, I understood, Rajiv. Yes. Got it. So all good. We'll go to the next slide, guys. Step 5. Yes, it's really hard, bro. Yes, newbie. I don't know your good name, newbie. If you can tell me your good name, I want to connect with you all more personally, right? And that is why I formed the WhatsApp groups so that you connect with me personally. But few people are sending me messages stating like, "Hey, Praveen, I am having AWS code pipeline issue." All right, that's not good. I don't have that much time to come to you and resolve that issue. All right. Few genuine comments have come in. For those, I took time and replied, but not for everyone. I will not reply also. Don't get hurt, right? Right? Yes. Yes. Great. Now, awesome. You all are with me, guys. Okay. Now, those who have not taken the documents, all right, the document link is in the attendance sheet, which is in the video description, right? So go ahead and check out those things. Right. So now what we are trying to do, we are just trying to copy and change owner again to some of the binaries, right? So, you know, once the software is installed, we get the binaries here, right? So Prometheus is a binary, right? So what I'm doing, I'm changing the Prometheus binaries to the Prometheus owner and group, right? In the same way, for every files and directories which you are seeing here, we need to change the owner and the group as Prometheus, right? Yes? Great, all are with me. So why I am telling this Prometheus user and group is because this Prometheus user and group will only have the access to all the files. See, entire bin, right? Prometheus, prom tool, right? Prometheus consoles, console libraries, all the things we are changing permission to what, guys? User as Prometheus and group as Prometheus, right? So now set up Prometheus configuration once the application is installed, right? Guys, another 15 minutes, please give it to me. Don't drop from the live. Another 15 minutes will complete the session for sure. Okay, please, I will quickly wrap up the session. All right, please. Great. Now, how to, we have installed the tool, right? Step 1, we have installed the Prometheus tool, right? Step 2, what you will get in the step 2? Step 2 is actually installing the configurations. Now we will see the Prometheus configuration. Create a file prometheus.yml, okay, in etc folder, right? Go ahead, right? Go ahead and create a etc prometheus.yaml file. In the prometheus.yaml file, what you give, I will tell you, right? Scrape interval. How much time you want your Prometheus to scrape? I told you, right? Prometheus is a scraping tool. It will always tell, and we need to give the interval. So we are giving Prometheus that, hey Prometheus, every 10 seconds you go and extract the, scrape the data. Getting me? Getting me? Don't get, don't laugh at me if I am doing some kinds of my hand movements or something, because I like to teach in that way, right? My friends were commenting on me that, Praveen, you just abracadabra, you do something like that. You create some mess on screen, right? Yes. Great. Great, yes. Okay, so now scrape interval we have kept for 10 seconds, guys, correct? Okay, guys, for 100 people, those who are watching, the amount you pay is one time only, all the documents I am giving you, guys, okay? You don't worry about those things, please. Don't get so much confusions. Yes, no, that's absolutely fine. Okay, so all the documents I am giving you, and each session completion, I am uploading the document in the same Google Drive link only, right? So for the session 5, those who have paid already received the document. Session 6, I will be uploading after the session in some time. So now for 10 seconds, every 10 seconds, we are asking Prometheus that, hey Prometheus, go and actually scrape the data. And guys, where I am hosting my Prometheus, right? Localhost 9090, and I will show you the URL configurations also, all right? And guys, here also the file, everything related to Prometheus. Prometheus यहाँ है, Prometheus का दोस्त, Prometheus का भाई, Prometheus का सबको, मतलब जो भी फैमिली के अंडर है Prometheus के, सबको Prometheus यूजरनेम और Prometheus ग्रुप देना है, right? Lock and key kind of, right? Once we give that, see, we have done the prometheus.yml also, user and group, right? So now we are at Prometheus service creation. Now, guys, okay, I should not have kept this slide, but yeah, I have kept it. Guys, see this. This is the service file which will be asked to you all. Mahendra Tirumula question. Tanjil, are you friend of No. Tanjil is not my friend. I even have not met Tanjil. Okay. Tanjil, that is why I told I will definitely give some gift to Tanjil, right, in nearby, right, because he has supported in last 5 sessions, right? He was the moderator, he is helping us. So definitely we will give some good gift to Tanjil, and that gift also I'll be taking out from the documents money, right? Documents money is our channel treasury, guys, okay? So that is why I have kept money. So this treasury, those who know me, right? Those who know me, those who are watching me, those who are encouraging me, for them, like some gifts, some add-ons, like some bonuses we will give, right? And that is how I am planning, right? So it's not like you always support me. I should also give in back to you, right? That's how. Yes, guys, I am going to Bangalore next month, right? Yes, definitely. We will meet. One day we will meet, okay? I am going to stay there for quite a bit time, okay? And one session I am going to do in Bangalore. So I think last month I went to Bangalore. I did one session live from there. And again, next month I am going to Bangalore. But I will not stop taking session. I will do it, okay, until the bootcamp is completed. I think Independence ke pehle we will complete the bootcamp. If independence के पहले नहीं हुआ, we will little bit shift to the next week. Okay, now create a Prometheus service file. So guys, this will be an interview question, right? This will be an interview question, guys. Please don't drop off. 13 more likes, please like on the video. So guys, very important interview question: how you create your application as a service. Okay, why we create a service? To use these commands. Okay, systemctl start Prometheus. If I give, my application will run. Systemctl stop Prometheus, my system will stop, right? So guys, that is what the beauty of service is. And in order to make the service, right, what you need to do, etc systemd system, you go into the this folder. How much is the time? 5:40. You go into this folder and you create a service file, and the service file can be anything, but .service at the end should be there. Okay, right? Now .service, right? So now vi etc systemd system, and you create. Let's take, I want to create a Grafana service. I give Grafana.service, and in the service file, what you need to add, step 2, you add this. Guys, this is an interview question, and this is a question in, I think, Red Hat system certification, Linux system administration. So in order to make a service file, you need to add this description, right? Before, after, there will be so many commands. I will not go every command. User group, right? So this is the actual service, guys. Service, user group, Prometheus, and what, when we give systemctl start Prometheus, right? Because this name is Prometheus, this will directly point to this file. All are with me, guys? All are with me? Please, all are with me? Yes. Because we gave systemctl start Prometheus, this Prometheus will directly point to this file, and what this file has this, and it will see this, user is this, group is this, and it will finally execute this command. And remember one thing, if you want to start a server by using this command, it's boring, right? Yes, it's boring. If you want to start a service by using this command, very boring, right? Yes, yeah, great, yes. That is why we want to have the simple thing. And you see, when I check the status with systemctl status Prometheus, you see active and running. Yes. So in every Linux command, you will see a question. Okay, tell me how you will create a service for a file. I mean for an application. So you tell that, you go into this folder, you create a application.service file, you add the commands here, and you say like systemctl start, stop, restart, whatever it is. Okay, right? Great. Now we will move to the next slide. We will visualize. Now we have installed Prometheus, guys. Okay, and you see our accessing of the web application, we are here. Okay, guys, 13 more likes to 200. I am begging you all, right? 13 more likes for 200. We will cross 200 soon. Okay, 200 this thing. Okay, and guys, definitely please increase, please share my channel link with 2 of your friends. I want to hit 7K, guys. Okay, I am working hard for that. It's not like I am asking, just I am not doing anything and asking. Please definitely share the channel link with your friends, right? And it will definitely help you all, right? Yes, great. Now access Prometheus web UI. Once you have installed the previous step, blindly follow that steps, guys. Those who are opting for documents, if you are not opting for documents, come to this session, see what we have discussed, and take the screenshots from this and prepare your own slides. Right now, once you install the Prometheus in local, right, now what will happen? Okay. What will happen is you hit this URL, http localhost 9090/graph. Okay, /graph is the endpoint for the Prometheus. Okay, now great. Now /graph is the Prometheus endpoint, guys. Okay, now what we are trying to do, you see what I am trying to do, Prometheus query tab to query the available metrics. Okay, so because Prometheus I have installed in the Linux system, right? So you see how I am writing. So if you give CPU, Prometheus has the ability to actually drill down what we need. See, again I am repeating, just check. Okay, see this, you will have the Prometheus graph like Prometheus UI like this, and if you want to enable any query, you just give CPU. Now if I want to give memory, in this tab I give MEM, right? I will show you the queries also, how we extract those things, right? Yes, Yes, please say yes. All are with me. You are able to understand. You see, process CPU seconds total. So what I got, guys? Okay, sorry. Okay, what I got? You see, localhost 9090, because only one application is running, and that is only consuming the CPU in that system. Which application, guys? Only Prometheus application is running in that Linux system, and you see, from here it is actually taking out the time, right? Yes, great. Great, that's awesome. So if I want to use memory, guys, I will give MEM, the drop down will come and you select the memory consumption by CPU, I mean Linux system, right? So now some of the Prometheus query language we'll see, right? And we will wind up the session in 5 minutes as I have told you, right? Now, guys, this is the command which I was using in my organization, right? So definitely carefully follow, and we'll be talking few things also, right? So now Prometheus query language, right? PromQL to get the number of cores, or let's take that will be a hectic one, right? PromQL to get the CPU usage, right? So you see container, if you give CPU, right? And in the previous slide you saw drop down is coming, CPU usage by bytes and namespace pod. So pod, what I'm giving, pod, those pods who are having Ubuntu names. Right? Now I will not talk about Istio and all. Istio is something which is actually helping the applications to run, right? So don't worry about that as of now. These are additional setup for the pod, right? As in pod is like daddy, and Istio, sidecar containers and all those things are like children, okay? So those we will not talk now, but just trying to, that is why I'm telling. This command I have copy pasted from my actual scenario, right? But that, right, yes, Avinash has answered that, but don't worry about this, right? But concentrate on this, PromQL to get the CPU usage, right? What you give, namespace, what is the namespace, this namespace, and what is the pod name is this. So whatever the pods under this umbrella, right, pod 1, pod 2, which are having Ubuntu name 1, Ubuntu name 3, right? Those will actually help you to extract the CPU usage for these pods, okay? Now for the memory usage, you see what is the difference between two commands, right? Here it is CPU, here it is memory, that's it, and you give the same, right? And you get the data, right? Getting me? All are with me? Yes, all are with me? Yes, 88 are watching. 7 more likes before I wind up this session, guys. 7 more likes. And yes, all are with me? Great. Okay, now yes, with that said, we have ended our session, guys, okay? And 94 are watching. We will take some queries. At the same time, if you have any sort of suggestions for me, any sort of questions for me, right? I will go to the first slide quickly so that people know what we have talked, right? So all are with me? Yes, any questions for me, guys? Any questions? And definitely follow me on Instagram, right? My Instagram ID is Singham for DevOps. Right, it looks like very few are actually know me, right? But definitely you guys can check out my my Instagram page, right? So I am just again I am pinging for you all both the details, right? If anyone is interested to follow me, and I have given the payments link also, you can check that. Is it necessary to install on all in master node or any node? No, not master node, in any node. Great session. Yes, thanks Aman. Yes, advanced session. Okay, Nataraj, I will definitely check that. So guys, one thing for you all right? As we hit 10K soon, I am bringing the best, the best thing to you all, right? And a few of the members I have already taken names, right? So we will support them also. And once the thing is right, once the stream is over, right, definitely comment under the stream, right, how you felt the session. At least 20 comments, guys, whenever you are free, right? Maybe today, tomorrow, you can tell that, okay, Praveen, the session was good, Praveen, the session was bad, Praveen, the session was awesome, whatever you feel like, right? So the comments, what we will do now, like people will come to know, okay, these are the sessions Praveen is giving and he's really doing good, right? So it's like a support to you, right? So chat the real-time chat no one will see. Only they will see is the comments which you give on the after the stream is ended on the video, right? So you can put like a thumbs up or anything what you felt, okay? And definitely share the channel link with your friends, right? And definitely tell them what we are doing, right? Coming 3 to 4 sessions we will definitely bang on, and the last session will be a project session, okay? So yes, let's keep few targets, and guys, don't forget to answer the 2 questions which I have asked. Definitely answer after the stream is ended, right? And definitely we will join in the next session, right? And those who have opted for the documents, in 24 hours the documents will be shared to you, right? And don't worry, nowhere the documents will go, all will be with you. And those who have opted today, there might not be chance of you being joining tomorrow's session for the live resume review, right? But you are always welcome to see the live on YouTube stream, right? Not on the Teams, all right? Okay. Yes, Ankita, correct. Answer the questions which you have asked. Yes, I have asked 2 questions in the stream, so please answer me so that that will be good. Very well, great. So which programming language we will use for chatbot project? Great. Oh my God, Vandana, great. For chatbot project we will use Node.js, okay? After the bootcamp we will have this project 1 session. So not now, not on this bootcamp, I have not kept. If you have seen the bootcamp agenda on Instagram, we are left with AWS 1 end-to-end session, Linux system admin session, Ansible, and then we have 4th one is project end-to-end scenarios, right? So 4 things we have, right? So Vandana is following me, that is why she has asked. I know I have told this in live. After the bootcamp is completed, why I am telling no, because you know all, I will tell the truth. Actually, I was supposed to travel in July to the Bangalore, but you know what, if I travel to Bangalore, I will not be able to give the live streams like this. The last month live stream was difficult to handle because I need 100 Mbps internet, all the setup, table, monitor and all those things. I cannot do that. So I have postponed my travel to next month, August, right? So that I have only 1 session left to take in Bangalore, right? So that is what we will tell, okay? Any other questions? I see 6 more likes, guys. Before we wind up the session, 6 more likes. And definitely join. Okay, few keynotes. Those who have opted for the documents, I will share the documents in 24 hours. Those who have not opted for the documents, the link will be in the attendance sheet. So check out that. Tomorrow's live stream for resume review, do join at 4 p.m. right? And share the channel link with your friends. Target is 7K, guys. Only I think 110 subscribers I am left with. So please definitely share with 2 of your friends. If you keep the WhatsApp status, also that will be good, right? If you keep the WhatsApp status, that will also be good, right? So what will happen is people will come to know, okay, Praveen is doing something. Don't just give the link to them. Tell them that he is able to get the jobs. And next week, guys, I am releasing all the testimonials which I have received this week, right? So definitely check out those videos, right? And those will be awesome, and freshers will definitely like those videos. Definitely, I am guaranteeing that, right? So definitely share the link of my channel in WhatsApp and tell them how I am helping you all to get a job, right? Resume reviews, whatnot, you can tell everything, right? And yes, target is 7K, guys. I think 110 subscribers I am left with, right? If 80 of you will share to 2 people every time I tell, but you have never, I mean, few people do, few people, I mean, just, I mean, even I do sometimes like that, right? It's not for like I'm telling, but yeah, definitely, right? And what else? Any questions? I have shared my group with everyone and liked the video. Yes, thank you, Vijay Raghavan. Yes, 4 more likes, guys. 4 more likes, and I will just, I did, great, Jyoti Jangam. Yes, I know you. Yes, I know in the sense, guys, when I'm telling a person name, I have seen him or her in my live sessions, or I have seen him or her in my Insta live, or I have seen him or her asking me questions on LinkedIn or helping me out by tagging or sharing my links, right? So those people I know, right? Yes, great, Metkuri is telling. Now, 3 more likes, okay, great. Okay, I will be till 200 likes and I will close my session. Those who want to drop off, definitely feel free to drop off. And Bangalore, I will definitely give a. Ganesh, you have joined. Oh my God, I have not seen your comment. Thanks, Ganesh, for joining. Great. Okay. Yes. So I know personally few of the people, those who reply me on the emails, right? So I cannot reply back to you all, right? I manage multiple platforms. I shoot videos, right? So those things are literally helping. You will get more likes. I have already spammed my friends. Yes. Okay, Ali, all the documents have been uploaded in the link which I have shared to your email IDs, right? Those who have opted for pay, right? So yes, for Ali, I am telling again, Ali, you will get all the links if you have paid the amount. Okay. I got your recommendation video yesterday only, and since I watched all your videos continuously, great. Thank you, Praveen. Yes, Ali Sagar. Yes, we are done with 200 likes, guys, and that was really awesome. And it was really a great session. I felt great, and we have achieved our target of 200 likes. And definitely tomorrow, if anyone is again willing to join the live resume session, definitely join. And in the DevOps discussion group, now people are started sharing the PDFs, session notes, right? So feel free to come forward and share the data so that you all actually know what is the value of the data sharing, right? You will become friends, you will learn together, grow together, right? Yes, Sheshu is telling yes. So guys, yes, all good. So after this stream, definitely comment down your thoughts, right? Once the stream is ended, definitely comment down your thoughts, how you felt the session. 20 comments is the target for that. And by tomorrow, I'm expecting to hit 7K subscribers. All right, so definitely we will check out that. And I think I have connected with you all more like a friend, right? Like a friend. So definitely, I hope you will support me. Yes, great. So yes, with that said, thank you. Yes, with that said, let's meet in the next session. And guys, those who don't know, in YouTube there will be my videos, right? In the videos, if you just go to the right, there will be community tab where I give the polls generally, right? What will be the next session, like that. So I will definitely give next sessions based on your polls. Jyoti Jangam, Rajiv Gadu, yes, 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 correct. Jyoti, you are correct. Okay. So yes, anything else you want to talk among yourselves? Please answer as Rajiv Bandaru question. Okay, Rajiv, yes, I cannot take Azure pipelines in this session. I have already shared the agenda. That was fully packed agenda, guys, 2 months. Okay, and maybe next we can plan that also. Okay, what else? You have questions for me? Any questions? Yes. I need water now. I need water now. Okay. 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 Any other questions, guys, for me? 67 people are watching. Any other questions? No more questions? I think one person has disliked the video. That is why it went 199. I don't know. But okay, that's fine. Happy weekend, bro. No happy weekend. All weekends with you only. So tomorrow also I'm coming live, right? So only for batch 2. For next batches, I'm not going to take the resume live sessions, right? Yes. Because next Sunday at least I need to spend time, right? Yes, Pooja is telling thank you. So guys, those who believe me, trust me, after the live session is completed, you can comment down your thoughts. That comments will actually help just to know that, okay, this guy is doing good, right? Yes. So with that said, 70 are still watching. Yes, yes. Okay, Pooja Roy, thanks. Tanjil. Okay, thank you all from bottom of my heart. We will end the stream now. It's 5:57 p.m. It was so great talking to you all, meeting you all. Definitely we will plan something big in our channel where no one has done that, right? Something new, something different will keep on coming. And I want to more connect with you all. Definitely connect with me on Instagram, Singham for DevOps, SINGAM for DevOps, right? You are seeing. Okay. So with that said, I'll end my stream here. And thanks again for your time. Next session we'll meet again with the same Josh, with the same support, same effort. Okay. Take care. Thank you all, and see you in the next session. Okay. Bye. Love you. Have a happy weekend.